Landmarks to the rescue. Simplifying complex directions in English. Hello and welcome. In today's lesson, we will be focusing on a crucial aspect of conversational English, specifically within the domain of giving directions. How to use landmarks to clarify complex directions. This method not only makes your directions more precise, but also much easier for the listener to understand. So, let's get started. When we're giving directions, sometimes just mentioning street names or distances isn't enough. It can get confusing, especially if the directions are complex. That's where landmarks come into play. Landmarks are notable features, like buildings or natural formations, that help people orient themselves in a physical space. When giving directions, including landmarks can make your instructions more vivid, easier to follow, and less likely to result in the person getting lost. In this section, let's look at how to pick effective landmarks. It's important to choose landmarks that are prominent and easy to spot, like a tall building, a statue, a unique colored house, or a large supermarket. Try to avoid using temporary or movable items like cars or food stalls. For example, saying, "Turn left at the big red church," is more effective than saying, "Turn left after you pass 3 blocks." When giving directions, the use of landmarks can be coupled with the description of distances to provide a better understanding. You could say, "Walk for about 5 minutes until you see a tall white tower," or, "The bus stop is just a stone's throw away from the library." These directions provide a visual cue and a sense of distance at the same time. Landmarks can be incredibly helpful when the route is complicated. They serve as anchoring points in a sea of twists and turns. For example, instead of saying, "Take the second left, then the first right, then another right, then a left," you can say, "Go left at the coffee shop, then take a right at the park. You'll see a bookstore on your right, turn left there." Remember, it's always about simplicity and clarity when giving directions. And there you have it. By using landmarks, you can make complex directions easier to understand and follow. Remember, the key is to pick prominent landmarks and to describe distances in a relatable way. Thanks for joining us today, and keep practicing your English. We hope this lesson will help you to give better, clearer, and more understandable directions in English. Happy learning!